Bop! Howdy hey, this is Frakbox, and I'm here playing Pokemon Crystal in Italian, a language that I do not speak. So I did level up the Nidoran, but I leveled it up to just before it was about to evolve, so I'm going to get in one more fight, and that should level it up. Now, I actually have a pretty packed episode planned for today. I actually have, I know exactly what it is I'm going to be doing. So this is, unfortunately, probably not going to level up the Nidoran. We'll probably have to get in a couple more fights. I actually leveled him up on a different location, but to make it easy for people who are trying to find where, the time of the video is, there are reasons why I started where I started, because that's where I ended the last episode. I didn't want to confuse people. So, but basically what we're going to do in this episode is evolve Nidoran, as I said before. Then we're going to go up to Route 38, and I learned that there's a trainer that if you add her to your phone book, she will sometimes call you and give you Thunderstones. And the reason I want to do that is because I know where to find Eevee in this game. It's actually pretty easy. And once you get Eevee, I can then... I'm not going to evolve that Eevee into a Jolteon. I'm going to make it an egg, and then once that hatches, that one will become my Jolteon. So we are now level 16 here. For the sake of... We don't really need to evolve him into a Nidoking right now. We can always do that later. I'll go ahead and put Slowpoke in the beginning, because I want him to actually be my my main Pokemon. I do really want to get rid of Feraligatr, because I think it'll provide kind of a unique challenge to do that. As you may know, if you've watched previous episodes, I don't have a Pokemon that knows Fly yet, mainly because Crobat hasn't evolved. Maybe I should put Crobat in the beginning of my party. That might be a good idea. Also, what I'm going to do is when I add this new person to the phone book, let's see, I think their name is Dana, but I don't know what their name is in English, or in, what's the word I'm looking for? Italian. I'm going to remove other people from my phone book, except for, like, Joey, for example. Well, actually, no, I'll remove him too. So, yeah, so basically, what am I thinking? Sorry, I got distracted. The reason I'm going to do that, I think... Daniela. Okay, so this is probably Dana. So, the reason for that is that when it's prompted to have somebody call me, I want it to be her that calls me, right? So we're going to get rid of... let's get rid of him. I don't really care about him. Oh, we only have... Okay, so we will get rid of him. Okay, so now we only have her. Eventually she will give us an electric stone, which we will use. So that is all part of the plan. Next, we are going to go see Bill in Goldenrod, and he is going to give us an Eevee. I have a couple of Dittos. I think, well, I don't know if I have a couple of Dittos. I have at least one Ditto. So I can use that in the, what's the word? The Daycare Center. And in the Daycare Center, I can basically make them breed and produce a level 1 Eevee for me. Or actually, they're level 5 in this edition, aren't they? So it'll be a level 5 Eevee. Eventually, I'll get a Lightning Stone, and I'll just evolve that. So that's the plan. I do also need to decide which Pokemon I'm going to take out of the party in order to do that. Whether I'm going to use up the slots being taken up by one of my HM ponies, or whether I'm going to use Feraligatr and then just, like, level up. So I think this is Bill's house. I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is Bill's house. Okay. Give me Eevee. Okay, if I remember correctly, in English, he is saying that... oh, I have to go drop Pokemon in my box. So, basically what he's saying is... when he did the time capsule, the time machine thing, there was this Eevee that came over in the time machine, and he's going to give it to us. So, you know what I'm going to do? Goodbye, Feraligatr. We have enough strong Pokemon in the party. We don't really need you right now. So, we will... Yeah, I think I'm going to make the executive decision. Feraligatr is going to stay in the box. Unless I absolutely need him. Which I probably won't, since, you know, he's kind of redundant, to be honest. But here we go. Okay. Here we go. Just getting through. Okay. Here we go. There we go. We've got the Eevee. So now, I'm going to pull the... Wait, what? Oh, I don't know what he said, but we're going to pull the Ditto out of the box, and then we're going to go to the Daycare Center. In fact, let's just go to the Daycare Center now, because I'm pretty sure there's some dialogue I'm going to have to get through anyway, so... Okay, they have a box in the corner here. We shall. Let's see here... Deposit... Oh, man, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Oh, goodness, I have to sneeze. Okay. Get rid of the Geodude here. Oh, man. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so... Pull out the Ditto. And then we will have the Ditto and the Eevee sit in the box. So everybody kind of knows what's next. Basically... Well, I mean, if you played this game, you know what's next. We give them the Pokemon. Wow, Ditto is like a bunch of goop. Okay. There we go. Ditto's there. You're going to take the Eevee. Pretty sure... Oh, you're going to give me an egg. Oh. Oh, is this a Pichu egg? This might be a Pichu egg, which would also solve my electric Pokemon conundrum. Although I'd have to make it like me, which is unfortunate. So, oh well. We're probably going to be doing a lot of walking anyway, so might as well just keep it in the party. Okay. So now if we go out here, we can see that there's the Eevee and the Ditto. Now Ditto has the super special ability, which is not really told to you in this game, that it will basically breed with any Pokemon that has a gender. So, we're going to let it do its thing, or let them do their thing, I should say. I really wish I didn't step into this here. So, basically, we're going to go up and down, until the old man tells us there's an egg, which I think there's an easy tell for that. I'm pretty sure he's, like, standing out here or something. I know that that's how they did it in later versions of Pokemon, like Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. What's nice is in most versions of the Pokemon games, they include an area where you can kind of just bike up and down in order to simulate the passage of time. The way that it actually works is that depending on the number of cycles or steps you do, the Pokemon are likely to breed at different rates. So if they actually like each other, it'll be faster than if they don't necessarily like each other as much. Eventually they will produce an egg, it's just a matter of how much they like each other. So, but basically you just walk up and down here. Eggs also work on that same cycle. So the egg that I have in my inventory will eventually hatch, so we're kind of hitting two birds with one stone. The unfortunate thing is that, actually let's check in here, because I don't know what the tell is. No, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he, like, pops out to tell us. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the old man that does it. I don't think it's the woman. So, we'll go ahead and just keep doing this. This is the type of stuff that I usually do off-screen, but I think I can maintain some form of conversation during this. So, let's see here. Any sort of stuff going on in my life that's worth mentioning? Well, I think I mentioned the D&D campaign. I think I might try to commission TruBluBlur, who does other Let's Play stuff with me to draw my D&D character, so long as he's not busy. If he's too busy, then I'll have somebody else do it. I am pretty sure that what's the tell for this? There has to be some sort of tell. I know that there's some sort of tell. No? Okay. Okay. Like, maybe I'm just... Because you would think it would happen by now, to be honest, but I guess not. But, yeah, so the D&D campaign, I actually picked up a bunch of the D&D 5th edition books, so I'm really excited to start using those. I'm currently in, like, 2 different D&D 5th edition campaigns. One was, we converted our characters over from Fantasycraft, and Fantasycraft is interesting. I think I've mentioned it, actually, on the show, so I won't really talk about it again, but the other one is one that an acquaintance of mine from high school, we sort of talked, and he's going to DM, and a couple, well, another girl I know from high school is going to be joining, and then a couple of her friends, and then I think a friend of the DM, so I don't really know anybody who's going to be participating, but I'm really looking forward to it. As of the date of this recording, I think tomorrow is going to be our first session. We're kind of all over the place, so unfortunately we have to do it like in the morning, since our schedules are what they are. Okay, I am pretty sure, I am pretty darn sure that something should be happening by now. Link, okay, I've got the Eevee in there, I've got the Ditto, they should be doing the thing. Let's check the egg. Let's make sure that that's functioning properly, at least. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Am I just, like, not going as fast as I assume that I'm going? Am I... Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Oh! Aha, that's how you know. That's how you know. Okay. So what I might as well do... I think I'm going to keep doing this for a while so that I can get a couple of different eggs. I might as well. I do have to get the egg to open to begin with. Let's actually drop a couple other Pokemon in here. Let's drop Oddish. We don't need you right now. We're just going to load up our inventory with eggs. How about Nidorino? We will be pulling these Pokemon out again. I'll keep these Pokemon in here just in case like I get in a battle or something. I'm not totally screwed. But now that they've actually done the deed, I'm fairly certain that they should be doing it again. Even sooner. At least that's what my intuition tells me. And it could be completely wrong. But we just need to... Nope. Okay. Yeah. So at least now I know what the tell is. Let's see here. So again, what I might do is I might end the episode here pretty soon. Just go back and forth, let the eggs hatch, and then just kind of, you know, keep going from there. Basically keep one of the Eevees that I like the best, whichever one I perceive having better stats. I'll keep that in the party. And then be very careful not to let it evolve into like a Umbreon or a Espeon or something. Since Espeon is pretty great, which is probably the one I'd want to go for, and Umbreon is okay, but I already have a Psychic Pokemon covered, so I really want to get just an Electric type. Normally, if I didn't already have a Water type, I would actually evolve it into a Vaporeon. Because I really like Vaporeon, because it has a lot of health. But I think the Slowbro that we're going to get is going to more than cover what we need to do. Wow, these two really don't like each other. Normally when they like each other, they do this a lot more often. Or maybe I'm just used to the Pokemon like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because I did a lot of breeding for those editions. Those are kind of my like go-to Pokemon games now. Is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Well, I don't think I'll bore you guys anymore with these. What I'll probably do is get a few more eggs, hatch them all, and then in the next episode, we'll just kind of continue. I don't really want to level up the Eevee too much because I want it to learn the moves that it would learn being a Jolteon. So that would be kind of a problem. Because that's the whole reason I'm doing this breeding, is because we're getting a level 20 Eevee here, and the level 20 Eevee won't be able to learn some of the earlier electric type moves that maybe the Jolteon would be able to learn. So I want to get it as low as possible. Wow, they really don't like each other. Okay, so this is Frakbox. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.